Hello and welcome back to my channel of thrifting little things. I have not been very active recently, my apologies. I have had lifing as life does. I've been in the UK rather than in LA, and I thought that maybe you would find it interesting to see what I picked up at the thrift stores recently. Thrift stores, we call them charity shops. All the proceeds go to a charity. So I have been picking up quite a collection of things. I've amassed not just clothes, some things that I'm not entirely sure about why I picked them up in the first place. Perhaps they were very cheap, but there are some good things at charity shops. I always find that it's like hit and miss. It's definitely like a treasure hunt, but I enjoy that. So this is a UK thrift haul type of vibe. I've missed making videos. I'm sorry that I haven't posted anything. I know it's bad, but I've just been in a weird place in my brain, like very strange. It's hard being away from LA, and there's the wild, like the fires going on, and I'm obviously so lucky to be like safe in here, but it's scary for all my friends, checking in that they're all safe, my boyfriend, his family. It's a tough time in LA. So, I mean, I'm grateful to be here and safe, but I miss LA, and I can't wait to go back, and hopefully the fires are starting to go down, and once they have, I'll book my flight and I'll go, and I'll be able to return to my friends and my family and my boyfriend and get back to thrifting some really good finds. But while I've been home, I have taken a gander at a few different charity shops, and I thought that you might want to see what that looks like. So let's get into it. So I'm sat on my floor doing this, and I just have a pile of stuff in front of me, so we're just going to pull from it because I've got a bit of everything. I'm also, this is my like clothing rail here, my shoes down here, my dress mannequin, she's up here with a little t-shirt on that I made off the shoulder in like a hot pink, very cute. And then all of these are like my drawers full of stuff. This one specifically is like my Pokemon area. My bags are down here. My sewing stuff is here. And then this one's a plug. Not the best setup, but this is like my office space in the UK, and I don't really know where to film. I usually just sit on the floor. And I thought you wouldn't mind if I was sat on the floor again, because that's what I do when I'm at my apartment in LA. So, right, let's actually get into it. So, the first thing that I have, I'm not really sure on these. They're not branded. I don't really know what the vibe is. They're this like blue and one pump with this like deeper blue heel. They look brand new, but they also look potentially like they fast fashion made. I thought that they were fun, and they were only £3, so I thought they might not be the best quality, but they're a fun colour, a fun heel, and they're cheap. And if they break on me, it's not even $3. Not even. So we'll see. They gave me like a Carrie Bradshaw 90s moment, but I'm not sure that they are sustainably made. But I bought them in a second-hand charity shop, thrift shop, so I feel like that's me doing my part for sustainability still. Somebody bought these and was like, cheap quality, not gonna get the use out of them. But me, I got them second-hand for £3, and even if I wear them once, that's really not a bad price. So these are them. I thought they were cute. They're something. I'm not sure what I would style them with, but I do have a lot of blue clothes, so I thought they might. I couldn't really pass them up for £3. I thought if I hate them for £3, it's nothing. It's like pennies. second pair of shoes actually I got are these boots. Now, you might not think anything of it, but this top part here, this just like reminded me of pirate boots. And you and I know how I feel about that, so I had to pick them up. These also were with this like green tag here, this cross meant they were half off, so they were originally going to be £6, but they were £3 for a pair of boots, a pair of black boots. It has like this buckle on the side here, they zip up, has this cool like front feature, quite an easy little heel. I just thought that they would be good for an everyday boot, an everyday black boot, again for less than $4. You can't complain. I sure won't be fucking complaining. And I thought that they gave me like a pirate vibe. I think that they're from Clark's, which means that they're a pretty good brand. They're pretty comfortable footwear brand. So I thought they're a good amount of, they've got like not very much wear in them, and it's a good quality brand, and they will last me. They look like they're not that worn. I always kind of worry when I buy shoes at the thrift store that the like heel's gonna come off, or like the sole of the shoe is gonna fall off. I did give these a little tug just to make sure the sole doesn't fall off as I want, because no one, and I mean no one, wants to be in that situation where you wear a pair of thrifted shoes out for the first time and they just fall apart within like 5 minutes. So this doesn't seem that way, and they were cheap as chips. Am I looking really pale on this camera? Paler than normal? I'm not sure. The lighting is not great in this room today. It is so dark outside. It looks miserable. Take me back to LA. Okay, this is a second bag that I got at Cancer Research UK when I was in like towards London with my mum. I can't really remember what I got, but I kept the bags so that I could do a thrift haul. So this is going to be as if I was pulling them for the first time. What do we have here? Oh, okay. I have just a black t-shirt, but it's a really stretchy, comfy material. It's like a short sleeve. This is the brand. And it was £3, and I think that I must have picked it up as it's like a basic, and cheap basics are what you want. I'd rather buy a second-hand basic like t-shirt from a charity shop than go on ASOS or H&M, pay like £20 for the same thing. So that's that. Didn't even know that I got that. Oh, I only got 2 things here. And this is a little grey, it's coming off a little bit purple in the camera, but it's more like a blue grey, I guess. This vest, it's very grandma chic. It smells like a grandma. I can imagine that it was a grandma who had it. Is this Damart? Is that Costco? It's something like that, but I thought it was cute. It's oversized. I could wear it with a skirt and a long sleeve black like t-shirt, and then some boots and some tights, just to be like cute, wintry, casual, grandma chic vibes. I'm kind of going down the grandma route these days. Wait until you see. There is a specific thing here that you're gonna see and you're gonna be like, oh, that's definitely grandma chic, but I'll leave it till last. What else? I got a cardigan. I like to wear cardigans like off the shoulder, so it's like really open. I like unbutton the first 2 buttons and have it off the shoulder and just have my little collarbone sticking out, just because I think it's kind of like sexy and loungy. But I got this. It's again grandma chic knitted vibes. This came from Paris. It's called Intuitions. Don't know if you can see that. Lamelle Intuitions Paris. 3EARR. Don't know what that means. This cost me £2.75, so $3.50. And it came from Paris. So cultured, so cultured. All of these are knits, but you have to remember that I'm currently in the UK and I have a lot of summer clothes. Like all of my clothes up here that I had brought back from LA, none of them were appropriate to like wear here. I probably should have kept them in a storage unit in LA or at the apartment, because I don't think that there's a lot that I have been able to wear, which is why I kept thrifting for like more warmer outfits, because I don't have any. I did buy some books. They were 3 for £1.50, so less than $2 for 3 books. This one, I'm gonna take the cover off of it because I hate these like sleeves on books. I just don't like them. I'm sure it's really like the cover is cute, but I don't want it and I don't like it. So this is the book, and it's like an art book. I thought it was good to put on my coffee table. I'm actually going to bring this back to LA because I saw it in the charity shop, and I believe, like, look at this. Can you see? It's just beautiful art. I love an art book. Can you see? There is so much beautiful in this book. Can you see that? I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, and this was the first. Oh, of course, this is what like hooked me in. Obviously, if you know, how pretty is that? Caspar David Friedrich. He's German. This book personally was published in 1988, but he is a artist that was born in 1774, painting in 1798, and this is like, he's more of like a Christian artist, so he does a lot of like art depictions of Jesus and God. I am a Christian, by the way, so I loved this. I definitely want to keep it and take it back to LA with me and put it on my coffee table, which I also need to get. So if anybody has any recommendations on where I can get a coffee table, thrift store wise, that's like kind of gold, or maybe like more of a postmodern vibe, or like glass top but gold legs, preferably secondhand. I know that you're going to say Facebook Marketplace, but I had a traumatic experience with Facebook Marketplace when I bought a mirror off of there, leant it up against my wall, and then it, because of the heat in LA that week, it was like 103 degrees or something, it expanded, the glass in the mirror expanded in my apartment because of how hot it was inside. It was over 100 degrees in my apartment with the windows open, that the glass expanded in the mirror and shattered to pieces. And it was in my closet and I was in the kitchen. Like, I didn't touch it. It was leant up against like the side wall and it just shattered. And I paid $80 for that and picked it up at Facebook Marketplace, and me and my friend Megan like struggled to get it in the back of her Prius. It fit. We then had to struggle to get it up my like apartment because I was on the second floor. We had to take, I lived in like a pre-war building, so we had an elevator that was probably from like 1950 and had not been redone, so we had to get the mirror in there, take it up, and it was an elevator, by the way, where you press the button, it comes down, then you have to open the door and like slide another door out, so you have 2 doors to open. It was a nightmare. This mirror was heavy, and then it shattered within 12 hours of being in my apartment. So long story short, I would really like to get a coffee table for my apartment in LA, preferably not from Facebook Marketplace, just because of PTSD. Anyway, moving on. I did get 2 other books, not art books. I got The Divine Conspiracy Continued. Again, it's a Christian based book. I've been currently reading this C.S. Lewis, I've got it here actually, C.S. Lewis, Mere Christianity. Again, I take the covers off of books when they're hardback because I don't like them. I'd rather it just be blank. I know that some people like to keep it, but on the side, because it's gold, it looks pretty when you like have them, you know. Well, this doesn't look very good because of the sizing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I've been reading Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. The Divine Conspiracy is apparently a really good read. This is The Divine Conspiracy continued. Now, I've not read the original The Divine Conspiracy, so this might be a tangent that I'm about to take a bit of a journey on, but I'm really trying to get into reading more because I have a lot of books and I kind of go through and I start and I feel really good about the start of reading the book, and then I put it down, and if I put it down at one point, I take such a long time to pick it back up again. I could go, please stop barking, I'm filming a video right now, thank you. I could read like, you know, half a book in one sitting. The second that I put the book down, I'm not going to go back to it. And it's hard to read an entire book in one sitting, for me at least, because I don't have the attention span. But I'm hoping to try 2025, read more books. That's the ambition. And that will be one of the ones on the list. And then the last one that I got at the thrift store, again, the cover, gone. It just, why would you make such like a perfect coloured book cover hardback with this like gold on the spine, just how like pretty that looks. Why would you cover that with this like flimsy piece of paper that is ugly to look at, that comes off and on? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, so this is Country Life Letters to the Editor, a Miscellany. It's just like a bunch of letters. I don't know if this is any good to see, but you can see dated. I like the font. I thought I'd give it a read through. I don't really know the context, just really like that it was pictures and cool text. I said like, oh, maybe I'll read it. I have a feeling that I won't, but I liked it, and I like the spine. That's more important, that I like the spine. So it's gonna look good on a coffee table. A coffee table I'm yet to get, but plan to with your help. I've got 2 items left, one of which is a funky pant. These are actually Levi's. You can't see it. Let me take it off the hanger. I'd hung these up because I've worn them. They're a little long on my leg, and when I say a little long on my leg, I think that these are for somebody that's 5'8" and I am 5'2", so what can you do about it? Really, what can you do? But these are like an old Levi's by this little pocket thing. They're kind of a thinner material. They're not jeans, but they're this like kind of mid-waist checked coloured pant, and they flare out at the bottoms, like completely bell bottom. Can you see it? Look how big. That's the pant leg. They're not baggy, they like flare out, but they're like tighter on my thumb, but not to the point where it's like, you know, like that. It's just like, whew, and flows out. I thought they were cool. They look amazing. I love the colours of them. I just thought I couldn't pass them up, and I got these with those diesel jeans. Buy one, get one free. So this pant was completely free, and they look sensational. Okay, I'm losing daylight. It's only 4 p.m. in the UK, but I'm losing daylight, so we have to move quick. We have to act fast. This is the piece de resistance of this thrift haul. It is a waistcoat, but it is not any old waistcoat. Let me tell you, it is the most fabulous. Let me button it up so that you can really see everything that we're about to work with. I don't even know the brand of this. Quite frankly, I don't think it matters. I wasn't ready when I saw this on the rack at a charity shop. It didn't occur to me that this was findable. Are you you're fucking serious? Look at this. I don't even know what era this is from. This is the tag. I don't really know if this is anything to anybody, but look at this waistcoat. Not only is it patterned like really cute, the pockets are real. It actually has real pockets. The stitching on here, velvet. This is velvet. This is corduroy. This is like standard fabric. Obviously, the back is like that satin, and it has the pull-in waist. I've been looking for a waistcoat for a far too long time in LA, so I was surprised to find this in the UK. Are you seeing this? I could not fathom. I put it on. I was in like a tracksuit, like track pants, baggy, like loungy sweatpants, and like a big jumper. I took it off in the middle of the store into my sports bra just to try this on. This cost me £5, so a little pricey. That would be in a thrift store about $6. That is a little pricey, but by golly gosh, folks, you already know that this is going to go over the top of a white turtleneck or a black one, or if I was being bold, maybe a red one, with a skirt, short, tight skirt. I have burgundy tights and then like a Mary Jane. You can see it come together. This is the way that this is going to be styled. I am going to look like a librarian. I have every intention of looking like an 80s to early 90s librarian worker that is single and sexy and hot with an eyeglass, big chunky gold frames, hair up in like a messy bun with like curly bits coming out. You can see the vision that I have for this. I couldn't believe my eyes. So this was an obvious pickup, as were the pants, as were the boots. I mean, I think I did a pretty good like haul. I didn't get anything too spectacular. I've put these back on the hanger already. The blue shoes, again, we'll see. The boots, obviously. Nothing branded, nothing designer. I kind of struggle in the UK to find designer, but that is my thrift haul of the month. Okay, the camera just died right at the last minute there, so this outro is a little bit off the cuff just because I keep forgetting to make one, and you guys must be like, why is it so abruptly finishing? I'm confused. So this is me just actually remembering to film an outro on my thrift hauls. Please let me know of any good thrift stores in LA that are worth going to, because I will be back very soon and I have an itch. It requires scratching. And Goodwill and Savers in Arcadia, or I think it was Lamita that I went to, they're not really. I need more. So please let me know. I have been to Ventura thrifting and that was really good, so let me know of any in the vicinity of LA that are worth traveling to. I'm so excited to get my little hands on people's used old shit that they no longer want, because that is my favorite kind of thing. Other people's used goods that they don't want, I want it and I will find it. So I hope to see you guys very soon in the next video, and have the best day. I love you. I do. I love you for watching. That you don't have to, so I genuinely do love that you watch this. Thank you very much. Bye guys.